Hello, my people. How are you doing today? Hope your day is moving on fine and you are having a good time. Thank you so much for allowing me to spend a few minutes with you. I'm super excited to have you tuning in. Thank you so much. Today, I would like to discuss with us about the things that cause us to have baggy eyes and dark patches on our eyes, or what we call the dark under eye circles. One of the causes of the dark under eye circles is actually allergies. When we have nasal congestion, the sneezing and all of that uncomfortableness could actually cause us to have baggy eyes and dark circles. The second point that could cause us to have dark under eye circles is actually anemia. Yes, anemia, lack of iron deficiency. You know, we ladies, we could be very susceptible to that because of our menstrual cycle that causes us to lose a lot of blood every month. So we have to make sure that we are eating the vegetables and all the food that give us iron, like the sweet potatoes and the rest of them, so that we can always have enough blood in our system that could help us, so that the deficiency of it does not lead to us having dark under eye circles. Okay, the third thing that could cause the dark under eye circles is actually stress. When we have a lot of stress in our lives, when we cannot have sufficient sleep, of course, we know what that means. It means that we're gonna be very tired. If we have very short sleep, like 1 hour or two all over the night, we could wake up with baggy eyes and dark circles. Another cause of dark circles under the eye could be sun exposure. When we expose ourselves too much to the sun, the UV radiation of the sun could actually kill the DNA of our skin. And when that happens, the damage goes to show under our eyes, causing us to have those dark circles because the sun has destroyed all the vessels of the membranes of the skin under the eye. So we have to make sure that when we are going out, we wear our sunscreen protection. The sunscreen protection could be gotten naturally through the usage of the Morrigan oil and also the aloe vera oil or the aloe vera gel. Another thing we've discovered that could also cause us to have baggy eyes is eating too much salt. So we have to make sure we cut down on our intake of salt. That's why it's very important that we ladies and guys, we try our best to cook our own meals. That way we can control the input of salt into our food so that we don't wake up with baggy eyes. The 6th point now, I've given you 5. The 6th point now that we have discovered that could cause the dark under eye circles is actually unhealthy habits. Some of us do take in lots of alcohol, and we know that the alcohol, the liver suffer when we take too much of it. The liver suffer when we consume alcohol. Not only does the liver suffer, our eyes too, because alcohol, according to the WebMD, goes to destroy all those cells under the eye, and they expand them, making them to now have baggy bodies and cause them to become dark. So we have to watch out. Instead of the alcohol, we can make our own drinks, our own smoothies, and enjoy them so that we don't have dark patches on our eyes, since we know that alcohol could lead to us having dark under eye circles. Some of us also smoke cigarettes. The cigarettes, whether it is the electronic cigarette or the traditional one, they all cause under eye circles. So we have to watch out for this. It's very important so that we can look fresh and young all the time. Another factor that causes the dark under eye circles is dehydration. The body needs water. When we don't drink water, our whole body tells that we don't have water, that we are dehydrated. And one of the places that show that is the eye, because when we don't drink water, the body goes first of all to the eye to extract the remaining water, because it's trying to look for water to digest food, to move nutrients, vitamins to different parts of the body. So our eyes, they tell immediately that we are dehydrated. So let's drink lots and lots and lots of water so that our eyes will not shrink, our bodies will not become inelastic, because lack of water causes our bodies to shrink, causes our skin to dry up and start cracking. Then that leads to wrinkles, that leads to baggy eyes, that leads to the dark on the eye circles. So when we drink a lot of water, we help our body to remain elastic. We help our body to keep looking young. We help our bodies to keep glowing, because the water helps to transport nutrients and vitamins to different parts of the body, and also keep our skin elastic and glowing, so that we don't dry up and we don't look cakey and cranky and wrinkled up, because that's what lack of water causes to the body. Okay, so the number 9 point now of the reason why we may be having dark under eye patches and circles could actually be thin skin. When we have thinning skin, which could be caused by aging, the eyes could have those dark patches. So what we could do is to eat food that has a lot of collagen, because the older we get, the more difficult it becomes for our body to retain its useful elasticity. All those fats and oil and all those collagen that keep us looking young, they tend to deplete. So we can replenish by our own effort of making sure that we eat the berries, a little bit of egg once or twice a week, the green leafy vegetables, the potatoes, the avocados. These are the foods that contain collagen. So we could keep eating them in order to keep nourishing our body so that we don't have thinning skin. And I have 2 bonuses for you. The last one plus the other one, 2 bonuses, are hereditary. Some of us have mothers and fathers that had dark patches and we inherited them. So for such people, I will go ahead to show you what you could do to get rid of them, because they can also be gotten rid of. And the second bonus for today will be lack of sleep. We all know that sleep is very vital. So if we have not been getting enough of it, let's go ahead and get sleep. When we don't sleep, we wake up with pale skin, we look tired, we look frail, and one of the places that lack of sleep shows itself is on our eyes. So let's try and get enough sleep. Let's not take too much responsibilities and too many jobs at the same time. Let's try to delegate and also curtail on our lifestyle so that we don't acquire so much of the things that we don't need that could lead us to having 2-3 jobs that will now cause us not to have enough sleep. So thank you so much for listening to me. I appreciate you so very much.